Hi y'all, it's Kimberly here. Thank you for coming to my channel. Well, I've got another episode of quotes and sayings, and this is part 2. But the way I have been posting them, I'm just posting them in order, so I'm probably going to have 2 or 3 more episodes. I've written down a lot of stuff. So when I'm posting them, the first one's going to be on the bottom, then the second, third, or however many. I'm not going to rearrange the order, so if you want to go to the first one first, but it really doesn't matter because they're not in any particular order. So you could watch the third or fourth video or however many videos I make of this. It doesn't matter which order you really listen to them. So the first one I have here is a leopard can't change its spots, which is I kind of believe this and I kind of don't, but this is derivative from the Bible, and it's some people really can't change. It's hard for some people to change exactly who they are, the core of who they are, the core of their character. But I do believe that, people can grow with time, and I think they can change their way of thinking. But I think your innate nature will always be within you. Number 2 is people don't change, they reveal who they really are. And that's kind of like it kind of ties into the top one too. People who try to pretend like they're very nice to you when they first meet you, and then this happens a lot in relationships. People are on their best behavior and they try to do everything they can to get you to like them, and they pull you in, and then when you like them, they turn into a really bad person. So that kind of is pretty one of those ones that are self-explanatory, because a lot of times people are deceptive. They're really not nice. After a while, you get to know them. You get to know the real who they are, really who they are. Okay, number 3 is be wary of a wolf in sheep's clothing. This one's derived from the Bible also. It's, what may seem good and friendly in the beginning can be deceptive. They may be deceiving you to serve their purpose. Okay, the 4th one is the prettiest package under the tree may be the emptiest. And this one, it's a little bit funny, but it's kind of like don't judge a book by its cover, but in the way of don't go by looks alone. Substance is the most important thing, especially when you're looking at a good-looking person from afar. You see something that you like from afar. And they can turn out to be the most vapid, most, insincere, most, their personality can be, not good. And their outside appearance may look good, but the inside, is empty or not what you like. And number 5 is don't trust everything you see, even salt looks like sugar, which is kind of like the one before. It's, don't go by what things look like. Salt is completely different from sugar. So, again, don't always judge things by what you see. The substance is the most important thing. Number 6 is don't look a gift horse in the mouth. And a lot of people really don't know the understanding or the meaning of this. And it's, being in Texas, I know a little bit about horses. And horses, you can tell their age by their teeth. And horses, it takes a long time for their baby teeth to grow in. I think like almost up to a year they can be growing baby teeth. And then they get a set of baby teeth. And then those baby teeth can last for, I think, about 4 or 5 years. And then those baby teeth are pushed out by permanent teeth. And those permanent teeth, they grow more permanent teeth than baby teeth. And then they also can grow canine teeth. And that's mostly with like male horses. Female horses can have them too, but they're more prominent in male horses because of evolution, just because they are the stronger. They're the like the stallion that has a herd of mares, he has to defend them from other stallions. And so there's still kind of left over from, I guess, just evolutionary, just the way they have evolved. And so you can age a horse by looking in its mouth. So when somebody gives you a gift, you don't look at the value of it by don't ask how much it was worth or how much did it cost or trying to assess the value. It's incredibly rude to do that. And just be grateful that, they gave you something, out of, it's the thought that counts. That's also kind of explains a little bit about that. Just be grateful that you have somebody who thought of you and was thoughtful enough to give you a gift. Okay, number 7 is don't bite the hand that feeds you. And this goes with also being grateful. Don't be ungrateful. Don't act disrespectful towards somebody who's helping you, like a friend or even your boss or family members, or etc. People who would help you, be careful. Don't be ungrateful. Don't try to take more than what you really deserve, And that which does not kill you makes you stronger. And that's from Friedrich Nietzsche, which I couldn't spell his name to save my life, but he was a philosopher. I think it was a German philosopher. And it's kind of self-explanatory. It just means if you've been through an experience, if you've survived a really hard experience, then it just makes you stronger, You just have to call upon that strength if you go through more adverse situations, if things get worse. Just remember you survived the first time or second or however many times you've been through hard times. Rely on that and don't give up. Okay, number 9 is a little bit of it's kind of like a cut down when you say this to somebody. Not the sharpest tool in the shed. That's a kind of an insult to your intelligence. That's what that means. And number 10 is one of my favorite sayings. It's also derived from the Bible. And also it was in a Shakespearean play. It's to thine own self be true. And I didn't look it up. I want to say it was either in Much Ado About Nothing or Hamlet, or there's one more I was thinking. I can't think of the name of it, but I know it comes from one of those 3, but I don't know. It doesn't matter. I don't remember. This just means, don't gaslight yourself. Don't lie to yourself about a person or a situation. Don't have delusions about yourself. If you really aren't prepared for something, you can't do something, don't lie to people and tell you that you can. Don't lie to yourself. Don't harm your reputation by saying things that are not true. You know yourself better than anybody else, and don't have delusions about yourself. And don't have delusions about other people. Don't let them delude you. You may want to be with the person so badly that treats you, very poorly, and you think they can change. Don't lie to yourself. You know deep down what the truth is. Okay, those are some of the sayings I have, and that last one, I really like that one. That one really is something that it's kind of like the one before, in the video before I made, that was don't judge a book by its cover. There's certain sayings that I really, really depend on, and I really remember them, and they really mean something to me. And they're, bits of wisdom that I use, and I think, if it's too good to be true or something like that, to thine own self be true also. And the one with don't trust everything you see, even salt looks like sugar, to me that is so, so true. Okay, I'll be back again with another list of sayings. I've got probably enough to make, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3. I started out, I was only going to do one, but the more I started thinking about it, I just kept writing and writing and writing. All these things kept coming to my mind. So, and I think they're really neat. And actually, when they stole my manuscript, I had a notebook that on the very back, on the cardboard part, I had one of them that was full. It had probably about 20 sayings that, I kept, in my mind, that I just wrote them down one day, and, well, they took them. So I'm trying to start it over again. I've gotten a lot of them written down that I did have originally. So, and I'm kind of adding to that also. I've found a few others that I think are really neat. Okay, thank you, and I'll be back again.